Hi everyone. It's week 2 of my Invisalign journey. I changed my trays to week 2 trays 3 days ago, and I want to give you an update of what's been happening with me. So when I changed the trays, I definitely noticed more tightness, and in my front tooth here, I definitely feel like it's torquing it. So the next morning I had to actually take some Advil because the pain was a little much. I definitely am aware of that tooth. It must be, obviously the trays are doing their job and they're turning it. So that's good, so things are happening. The one thing that has been a little bit of a trial is that I have a number of porcelain crowns in my mouth, probably about 6, and I also have porcelain veneers across the front, and it turns out that the attachments do not adhere very well to porcelain. So last weekend I had 3 come off on this side. And then I went to the dentist on Tuesday. He put those back. And then the next day, 3 on this side came off, upper and lower. So I went back on Wednesday, and he put those back and told me about the difficulty with the porcelain adherence. And then when I got home that evening, another one came off down here. So I have an appointment on Tuesday to get that put back on. He did tell me that, if this is like a continuing issue, then it may be that we have to rescan my mouth and work out a different teeth that the attachments are going to be on. So the ones that he put on Wednesday, except for that one, all seem to be working fine. I have no problem taking the aligners out, putting them back in. Everything seems to be good. So we'll see what happens, but this is definitely a little bit of a concern. And now I find that when I'm brushing my teeth, I'm being more careful than I was the first week. Just so you know, when the attachments came out, they all came out when I was eating. And I'd be eating and then I'd feel something and I pulled them out, and actually I'm just gonna grab one so you can kind of see what they look like. It's just like a little bit, right now it doesn't look clear, but when I pulled them out, it just looks like a clear piece of plastic. And they're not very big, but they definitely came off. So this is it, So if you have porcelain crowns or porcelain veneers, probably a good idea to let your dentist know in advance so that they can make plans accordingly. Okay? All right. So I'm still excited. I definitely feel like there's some tightness and that things are happening in a good way. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm being very careful about timing, when I eat, so I kind of minimize the time that I'm keeping the aligners out of my mouth. I did get that app called Tray Minder. It's has a calendar. You can kind of put in how many weeks that you have your treatment. You can also set a timer for when you take them out and when you put them back in. I kind of like that feature. And so we'll see how this goes on. But so we're like I guess we're like 10 days into this now. 10 or 11 days in. So far, overall, it's been a good experience. I have to say, when I wear them, it's very comfortable. When I'm sleeping at night, it's very comfortable. One thing that I think I mentioned this last time, when I eat, I, for some reason, keep biting my lip. So I have actually had to kind of tip my head up like this when I'm eating, because for some reason if I eat down like this catches on my, I just keep biting myself. So I've got like a little bit of a sore there. So I've been swishing salt water around in my mouth every time I brush my teeth, and that definitely is very soothing. So if you have any problems like that, definitely salt water is really good if you have any irritation on inside your mouth. Okay? All right. Talk to you later.